fire when I'm by your side. You're taking me higher, but I'll follow you down if you go down. Now you say you wanna get away, you wanna take me all the way. Might get burned if you get closer to the sun. I want ya. We can burn together, fading into one another. Oh, 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 don't you know? You're still
First off, I want to apologize for my hair because I just looked at my videos back to the museum. So there are a lot of artifacts here from the classical period, which stretch from about, I think, 280 to somewhere in the 900s. And around this time, there's actually a lot of communication between Teotihuacan. If you watched my video on Mexico City, watch that if you haven't. And cities in Guatemala, especially in the Petén region. A lot of the artifacts that I'm seeing here, I believe, are somewhat similar to things that you may also find in Teotihuacan. Over here are some artifacts or ceramics from the post-classic period in Mesoamerica, which started around 900 AD and ended around 1500, pretty much when the Spanish conquest of America began. Now we're looking at some art from the colonial period, which is very distinctly different from everything else I've seen so far. So I just realized that this museum was actually in the middle of a university campus. And it makes sense now why I kept walking into rooms that look like lecture halls when I was trying to find the entrance to the museum earlier. So against everyone's recommendations, I'm about to go to the Central or Historico Central with some very expensive electronics. Hope this goes well. So right now I'm in the Centro Historico of Guatemala City, which, as the name suggests, is the historical center of the city. It's actually a lot like the Centro Historico in Zocalo in Mexico City, in the sense that on one side there's also another Metropolitan Cathedral for Guatemala City, and on the other side there's Guatemala City's version of the National Palace. So when I was coming to Centro Historico and I was asking people on their opinions about the area, a lot of people were telling me not to walk around Centro Historico with my camera or anything expensive. But it turns out that as long as you're in the main square, you're probably safe because there are cops around. Or if you want to be safe, you probably should not just walk around the area with something like an expensive GoPro dangling from your head. This cathedral is the main cathedral in Guatemala City, and it was built about 200 years ago. Unfortunately, right now it looks like the gates are closed, so I won't be able to go inside this one and explore the architecture a bit more. Behind me right now is the Palacio Nacional de la Cultura. I'm sorry about butchering the pronunciation for that one, but it's essentially the National Palace of Culture, and it used to serve as the headquarters of the Guatemalan president back in the day. I believe it was built around the 1930s. Right now it serves as more of a museum, but also apparently it's used for certain government purposes as well.
You're still loving to me, baby, we could run free if you do it just the way I like. Maybe I could waste my time on you. Never mind all our worries. If you do it just the way I like, maybe I could waste my time on you. My deepest of secrets, trust you to keep them, hiding the words that I cannot say. I got what you wanted, I got what you needed. It's all in the way that you say my name. Might get burned don't you know? You're still having cool me, baby. We could run free if you do it just the way I like. Maybe I could waste my time on you. Never mind all our worries. If you do it just the way I like, maybe I could waste.
Just found a restaurant that seems to be catered for Jack Daniels enthusiasts. But the prices are too expensive, so I'm gonna eat somewhere else. And after trying and failing to get any good Guatemalan food, I ended up settling for a spicy bagel from Dunkin' Donuts. Fun story, as I was ordering my food, I ended up spilling my water on the table all the way into the cashier's cash register. So I'm very thankful that they didn't kick me out of this place. I don't know how, but I always end up doing the dumbest shit ever. Hello everyone. I realize this outro is 3 months late from the original video, but I lost the original video that I recorded at Guatemala City Airport. So here it goes. And if I look like a semi-hobo, it's because it's finals week. And I'm doing everything possible except for studying. Well, Guatemala is pretty freaking amazing. Again, it's another 4-day trip for me. So I didn't get to do nearly as much as I hoped to do. So if you do get to visit, definitely go for more time. Tikal was the main reason that I went to Guatemala, and it was by far one of the coolest things I've seen in my life. So if you're into history, and if you're into ancient civilizations, that's a must for you. It's a lot less touristy than other similar sites that I've been to in the past. Antigua was unexpectedly beautiful. The one big regret that I do have for this trip is not being able to go on this overnight volcano hike that a lot of people were talking about, but I couldn't do that because it was a 2-day thing. You have to leave early the first morning. In the middle of the night, you camp out on a volcano or next to a volcano. They wake you up so you can see the lava in the middle of the night, and that sounds really amazing. So I definitely plan on coming back and doing that the next time I come visit Guatemala. On a side note, this video hopefully is a little better put together than the last ones. I actually was able to use my camera and not lose it. If you have any more constructive feedback, let me know. If you have any questions about going to Guatemala, where to stay, safety in Guatemala City. By the way, Guatemala City I've heard is a little sketch, but Antigua and Flores were just super safe tourist towns, so safety is not an issue over there. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments or send me a message. As always, thank you for watching. Press subscribe over here, or watch more videos over here. Hope that worked out. Thank you.